Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this video tutorial we are going to do something with this pretty little piece of Goodwill tarnished silver plate. It's kind of a serving dish, kind of almost a bowl, if you will. And we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you how to build a pretty little arrangement and all that good stuff. Okay, so before I came live this morning, I gave this piece of silver 2 coats of my favorite paint, my favorite color, Waverly from Walmart in plaster. Okay, and we're going to sand it up in just a second, so it'll have some pretty detail on the edges. Why did I paint the whole entire thing? I did not paint the back, but why did I paint it? I painted the whole thing because it had spots on it that almost looked like it was rusting, and it wasn't pretty at all. I want to contrast that with this. This is another piece that I have just hanging out. I haven't done anything with it just yet. But on this one, I just painted the inside and I left the outside natural. And I wanted to talk about this one. This, to me, is beautiful tarnish. I probably won't paint this at all. So you don't have to paint every piece of tarnished silver that you can find. But sometimes, and I took a picture, so I'll post that here, of the big rust spots, and it was not going to be able to be cleaned up. And so I was like, well, let's just paint it and see how it turns out. So it's fully dry. I'm going to use my little sander, and we're going to go over some of the raised details. And for the current moment, I'm going to use this as a base for an arrangement that we will create. But I want to talk to you about an idea for when it's not Christmas, when I'm not using it for a Christmas piece. I'm just kind of hitting you can see how pretty that is now. So for right now, I'm just going to do part of this. I will empty this out and come back and re-hit it with a sanding block. And I may also give it a quick spray, and I might use gloss just to keep it nice because it's a light color. So let's go forward, but I will come back and finish the raised areas. Okay, one thing that you could do with something like this is you could hang it this way, and you could use a rub-on transfer in the inside. And I just wanted to show you a couple of these real quick. These are all from magnoliadiy.com, and are all the items metal trees? No, I don't have any metal trees for this project. This is a real pretty rub-on transfer. This one is my favorite. I could put something here right in the center, and I just wanted to show you a couple of these. This one's lovely. I could use parts of this. This would be about the perfect size. And this says, Chemisserie du Patron au Maître. I don't know what that means, and I do speak a little French, but I don't know what that means. There's all kinds of funny ones that have interesting, this is like little forest creatures. This is a pretty one. It wouldn't necessarily go in my decor because I don't have a lot of this, this type of thing. These are the ones that I really wanted to show you. These two. Well, and this one also. These would go great in my decor, and I could just cut out an oval and rub it on in the center. All right, but what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna build a little arrangement, and then I will come back, finish my sanding, and I will get pictures. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a battery operated candle, and I need to get some of those little teeny weeny batteries for it. I have to go down to my husband's office and see what he might have hanging out. So I'm just gonna plunk this kind of in a corner. And then I have been looking around to see what Christmas decor I have, and these are a bunch of mercury glass ornaments. You guys, I found these at Goodwill. I can't even believe it. I think it was last year. And there's so many pretty things in here. What's this thing? Let me see. So I'm going to just fill this up with some of these. And I also have some that look like this, that are gold and silver, and they have the little sparkly stuff on them. So I'm going to add some of those. Just adding some little bits of these little ornaments. These came from Goodwill also. And I'm doing both gold and silver. Kimberly says she loves the rust look tops. Me too. Oh my goodness. I think these are just beautiful. Okay. I also had these, which I ordered on Amazon. They are mercury glass also, but I don't know, they're not very pretty, so I'm not going to use those. Okay, and then I wanted to pull this out. This was a felt poinsettia, or poinsettia, people say that different. It has a little bit of sparkle on it. They came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. You don't have to use this on a Christmas tree. You could use this in an arrangement, and I'm just going to kind of poke it in here to the side. And then I have these. These were ornaments. They're just plastic, but they're cream and they have the glitter on them. And I was just going to this would totally go with all of my super neutral decor. So super simple. It's a tarnished silver bowl. It was really tarnished. It was like rusting. So I painted it with a couple of coats of Waverly in plaster. I'm distressing the edges a little bit to bring out the silver. I added a whole bunch of ornaments, a little felt, I mean, just whatever you can find, little doodads, some sparkly antlers, a candle, and now I have something pretty to just plop somewhere on a table, on a bookshelf. I could put this in our powder room, and mine is all cream because cream is my favorite. Cream and metallics. But you could do this idea totally in whatever colors you would like. And you could paint one of these silver pieces with gold paint, with white paint, with creamy plaster with black, navy blue, really any color that you might want. So, super, super simple. Just wanted to give you the idea. Not all of your silver that you're going to find at thrift stores and maybe in your own china closet is going to be completely flat, and you can create a pretty arrangement with it using some ornaments. And then for other points of the year, you could do a little bit of a rub-on transfer in the very base of it, and you could hang it. So, do a this or a this. If you like this idea, feel free to sprinkle. Let me know if you would like my supply list. There's really not much specific here. I can give you a link to the page that has all of these, because these are from magnoliadiy.com, and they have a huge variety of different sizes and styles, and they have a lot of pretty Christmas stuff too. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me. I hope